It feels like the world is ending. What are we supposed to do? Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I know it's been a little while since I uploaded a video. I've been unbelievably busy. I want to get back into more consistent uploading, and I won't make any promises that I might possibly not be able to keep, but I can say you will be receiving quality content that I really spend a lot of time thinking over. So let's talk about it. Let's start with a quote for today. I have this neat little box of quotes, and every single day I shuffle them and bring a new one to the front, and this was my quote for today. Acknowledging a mistake just means that you are wiser today than you were yesterday, by Kelly Ann Rothaus. I think that's how you say it. I hope I didn't butcher it. It feels like the world is ending. What are we supposed to do? Everything is more expensive than ever before. It feels like no one can agree on anything. Everyone's arguing all the time. Thousands of national park employees were just laid off. Global warming is getting worse. People are getting less and less empathetic. No one can tolerate each other. Everyone's addicted to pornography. No one wants a real relationship anymore. Academia is basically a joke because everyone uses ChatGPT. All the clothes you wear are fast fashion, and if you try to buy nicer ones that are of genuine material and from small businesses, it costs you a small fortune just to be able to do that. Most families are barely above the poverty line. It feels like watching movies and TV shows and reading books and engaging in all of your favorite hobbies feels like you're intentionally distracting yourself. So then you feel guilty about doing that because that's exactly what the government and the world wants you to do, is to just give up and be too stressed out to do anything or fight back. I am in a really interesting class right now at my university called Race and Politics. And my professor is an incredibly intelligent man, and obviously we talk about a lot of past and current events. And one of the things I noticed while in this class that I feel like is important to share is that every generation felt as though the world was ending, okay? If you look back through history, think about all the monumental events that have happened in each generation that made them all feel as though the world was ending. Specifically, look back at the Civil Rights Movement. Can you imagine how it must have felt in that generation to be alive in a time where everything was on the cusp of changing forever? Even for the people who supported it, it's a really huge change. It must have felt so incredibly unknown and unpredictable what direction the world was going. Think about the women's rights movement. That must have felt so incredibly scary, not knowing how those world events were going to turn out. Think about the economic crisis of 2008 and 2009, the Depression. We could go back as far as possible. There has always been humanity preaching the end of days. I remember there was a huge scientific prediction that the world was going to end in 2012. When from 1999 to 2000, all the clocks were going to be destroyed and the world was going to end because the computers couldn't handle the idea of 2000 or whatever that whole thing was. And looking back, it's easy for us to look back at those things and say, well, it's okay, it turned out fine. I mean, look at where we are now. People of color have rights, women have rights. All the clocks turn out fine. Oh my gosh, it's so crazy that they thought the world was going to end. But I feel like it's important that we use that same perspective right now, okay? It is so scary to us, and this is not to minimize the state that the world is in. Absolutely, there are a lot of problems going on right now. You as a single person cannot tackle all of them in the full scope of everything. Your voice matters. Your actions absolutely matter. But don't put the weight of the entire world on your shoulders, because it's simply impossible to solve every single problem. Human beings, like I was just saying, have always felt that this was the end, that there's nothing we can do. We're supposed to just sit back and feel like and we have no control and we're powerless to the way that this world is, and that is simply not the truth. So when I see all these TikToks and Instagram reels about the way the world is right now, I feel myself in this resounding feeling of, what am I supposed to do? You know, I'm 20 years old. I am the future of this world. I am the future generation who's going to have to deal with the aftermath of all of these issues. What can I do to not only make this world a better place for myself, but also for future generations after that? And a big thing that I tend to do, and I want to advise you against doing this because I don't feel it's constructive, and I think it's only further damaging to your personal mental health. Stop trying to figure out why the bad people in this world do the things that they do. The more time you spend focusing on trying to figure out why do they want to destroy all the nature in the world? Why does money matter more to them than the environment? Why don't they realize that there's going to be no economy to participate in if we don't take care of the environment? You know, just general upset about greed, or maybe about a family member, or just the overall political and economic state of the world right now.
I found selfie. I'm just like, dude, like, oh my God, like, can we talk about like the political and economic state of the world right now?
Anyway, it's the same thing as in social relationships with closure. You will never know. You will never get an honest answer. And even if you do get that honest answer, it won't fix anything. It won't stop them from doing what they're doing. So instead of reaching up at the sky and asking why is this happening? Why is this happening to all of us? Why is this happening to me? Ask yourself, what can I do? What gifts, talents, economic status do I have that I can use to contribute to the world? What privileges do I have that I can use to further the betterment of this society? To better the world for my fellow human beings. Not even just for yourself, but for the human beings around you. One of my biggest dreams is to be a mother one day. And seeing the direction that this world is going and knowing that there's a possibility that my kids will never experience a snow day from school is absolutely horrifying. So what I've had to learn is, yes, I can allow space for myself to grieve and to be sad and to be hurt for what other people in this world are going through and the direction that it seems this world is heading. Okay? But to try to honestly feel as though I'm taking on everyone else's emotions and all this heavy weight that I have to walk through every day and go to class and make myself breakfast and go to the gym and act as though everything is not falling apart around me, it's a terrible feeling. But there is strength in that. And that's what I want to talk about in this video. To be happy, to be healthy, to be mentally well, to work on yourself, to be the best person you can be, to build the most successful future you can for yourself and for others, is your power. There is power in that. To be healthy, to love yourself, to express love to others is the most beautiful rebellion of all. In a world where they are purposely feeding you poison, trying to make you sick, make you have anxiety, make you overweight, make you sacrifice your religious beliefs, make you sacrifice the family unit, make you believe to be alone is the best option. In a world that does not want you to be yourself, your authentic self, to be happy, to be free, to be independent, to have skills that can help you survive if things really do get to an incredibly bad, almost apocalyptic point. To have skills that can save you or your family, that is a rebellion. To choose yourself every single day when you wake up, that is a rebellion. To compliment people when you go out in public and to express a little bit of love and go outside of your comfort zone and contribute small actions to this world, positive actions, is a rebellion. And that is not what they want you to do. They want you to give up on your fellow humans. They want you to give up. They want you to look around and say, what's the point? I can't do anything. I can't fix anything. That's exactly what they want. They want you to give up on the idea that you have any power at all. So even though your power may not look like what you originally thought, no, you don't have billions of dollars that you can donate to end world hunger. No, you don't have unlimited resources to go to every single charity event and volunteer at every single homeless shelter. No, but you can start somewhere. You can. Support your local libraries. Volunteer. Find service work, community service work in your area. Just one. And go. That is a difference. When you see trash on the side of the street, pick it up. Put it in the recycling or in the trash bin. That is a rebellion. When you look yourself in the mirror, tell yourself that you love yourself and you trust yourself and you know you're going to be okay and you know you're going to do something important with your life. That is a rebellion. You are not powerless. You are powerful. Okay? Little things matter. How we treat each other to unite us once again as a people is a rebellion. To be kind to others, to be understanding, to go at your responsibilities with full commitment is a rebellion. The government or the world or whatever you may believe in, this is causing the disrupt in the world right now, wants you to give up. It wants you to keep scrolling social media and get completely overwhelmed and almost sick to your stomach at the horrors that you're seeing every day. Sign the petitions. Scroll through social media. Sure, you can absolutely repost some things to raise awareness, but put that phone down and go out there and make change. Little actions every single day. Try your best to eat healthy foods. Take care of your body. Go to your doctor's appointments. Brush your teeth. Dress nice every day. You would be insanely shocked at the confidence increase in yourself that you have when you just take a little bit more effort into your appearance every day. And I'm going to make a video on the science behind that as well. So stay tuned and come back if you're interested. Read the books you enjoy. Watch the TV shows and don't feel guilty about it. Hang out with your friends and let steel sharpen steel. Discuss world issues together. Make a plan. Maybe have a weekly time. All you and your friends get together and you walk on a beach nearby your neighborhood or in a community nearby and you pick up trash. Because that is making a difference, no matter how small it is. This government, this world, again, whoever wants you to believe that those little things don't make a difference, but that is not true, okay? Those actions do make a difference. It's like the butterfly effect. The smallest actions absolutely make a difference in the way the world works, the way the world moves forward. You have power. It's just not what you traditionally believed it to be. And yes, if you do have spare finances, absolutely donate to charity if that will make you feel like you are contributing more so. I'm never going to tell you not to donate to charity. I absolutely do agree with that. Support local artists. Go to soup kitchens. Donate extra food that you have to shelters or anything like that. Go out there and better yourself as a person. Read self-help books, listen to the podcasts, watch documentaries by small producers to support those communities. Just the other day, I watched a new documentary called Sugarcane about Native American communities in the United States. And just by watching that documentary provides compensation for the people who made that documentary. It's on Hulu and Disney Plus, by the way. Absolutely recommend it. Beautiful, very eye-opening. Watching those documentaries is supporting those communities, is telling those communities, I hear you. I see your message and I'm hearing you. So yes, small actions do make a difference. For example, stop buying plastic Ziploc bags. Use a metal water bottle. When you say you're going to do something, commit to it. Keep your promises to yourself. Go to the gym. Build yourself up physically so that you feel stronger. Your mental health is better. Your mind is clearer. You can contribute more when you are your best self, when you are working on yourself actively. Because then you develop a very empathetic mind that allows you to see into why others may do the things that they do. You're never going to fully understand why people do the things that they do. So do not torture yourself trying to figure out why is this guy never text me back? I'm such a good person. Why doesn't this person want to date me? Why is the government doing this? Why don't they see that this is so unethical and it's so wrong? When it comes to things that you barely can even honestly comprehend as a person. Small actions, okay? Take it day by day. What can you do today that will benefit tomorrow? Recycle. You can't take on the whole world, okay? But you can make small steps. Donate your clothes that you don't wear anymore instead of throwing them out. Donate books to your local library. I recently went through my TBR and it was so massive, and I realized that, wow, okay, how many of these books do I actually want to read? And I think I donated something like 20 books to my library because I knew I was never going to read those books. And now they're going to go to somebody who really will appreciate them more than me, okay? Encourage your university or your school to do things like food drives, toy drives, things like that. If someone needs you emotionally, be there for them. Be the kind of person that people feel comfortable to come to about their problems. Be a warm space. Be a ball of sunlight, not only for others. Like, I'm not saying let people walk all over you and use you as a doormat, but you can only control what you do. So if you want to make a difference in this world, put down the social media and get out there and do your absolute best to make a difference. Don't take on everything. I promise you, if you go out there and you work on yourself and you do small amounts of volunteer work here and there, and you try your best to be the best person you can be, and you raise awareness about issues, you will feel a hell of a lot better than you did sitting in bed lamenting about the state of the world right now. Small steps is what makes a difference. Fostering human, real friendship and connection is the key to our survival. We may not ever make billionaires understand where we're coming from or why what they're doing is wrong, but we can do everything in our power to protect the things that we care about. Sign petitions until the sun goes down. Go to protests, peaceful protests. Like I said, eat healthy. Take care of yourself. Study yourself, the human mind. Understand your traumas. Heal from them. Take care of yourself. Build healthy habits. And then go outside and contribute that positivity to the world. Compliment at least one stranger a day. Do something that's outside of your comfort zone, because small movement is still movement. And while the path to the future is unclear right now, it's coming. And you have to trust that the universe or God has a plan for all of us. It's going to be okay. With your help, if all of us work together, we can change this world. And I promise you, the scale of things seems absolutely terrifying because of social media, and it like zooms in on issues and makes them feel a lot bigger so that we are overwhelmed by them. But I promise you, there are beautiful things happening in this world as well. So be one of them. Thank you very much for watching today, guys. I really hope you enjoyed. This is a topic that I honestly feel incredibly passionate about, and I want you to know it's going to be okay. We're going to figure this out. So stay strong, leave a like, leave a comment, share this video to others that you feel might be feeling or experiencing the same things, and make sure to tune in for my next video. Thank you so much for watching.